Hey, if you're one of those people who wanted to start a YouTube channel or, like a podcast or something, but you like don't understand the algorithm and you don't know what to do and you watch all these gurus talk about the algorithm and everything, I want to break it down for you today. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to understand the algorithm. I was one of the people that didn't know how to do anything social media wise. I thought that social media is where you got on and talk to your friends. I'm from MySpace era. We used to have our own page. We found each other. We went out there. We were social and we had a good time and we met people. And I met a lot of really great people that way. I met a lot of people in bands that way. I know some actors. I know some directors and a lot of things, but I never personally got into creation because I just didn't know what to do and I didn't have the self-confidence to do it. So I want to encourage you to watch and listen because I want to help you to get that self-confidence. I'm 40 years old now. I just turned 40. And it wasn't until this past year that I really developed the confidence to go for something like this. I started doing TikToks. Let's back up a little bit. I got started on X and didn't understand it and didn't like it when it was Twitter. And so I didn't really post much and I didn't get involved and I didn't grow. If I had stayed with that right now, I probably have one of the bigger accounts because I would have figured things out and I would have been social and I would have had a group of friends that would have grown into a larger following. And then I would be able to do whatever I wanted to creative wise. So I didn't stick with that. And then I just stayed on Facebook and, I just met with my friends on Facebook and posted what I was doing here, there, and that, this and that and the other. If I went to a theme park, I post the pictures, or Christmas time, the same thing everybody does. Just Facebook is just like a big notebook for your stuff, whatever. So skip past that. And a few years ago, I started trying out TikTok. At first I thought TikTok was stupid and I thought it was just for kids. But I started to see people that were funny and fun and cool to watch. And some people did things that were fascinating on there. And so then I started trying to find out okay, what's my niche going to be? Because you got to have a niche, right? So I tried I tried just doing trends. And I didn't like that. Trends didn't feel right to me. They didn't set well with me. Trends might be for you. They might be for someone else, but they're not for me. I'm not that guy. I don't want to do something just because people are doing it to look cool. That's not for me. Or because I want to get views. I don't want to just get views. I want people to watch what I do and enjoy it because it's worth watching and enjoyable. I hope. And I believe that is the case. I believe that what I create is good quality and that there's a tribe of people out there that as they find it, they'll stick around and hang out with me. I want to get to know people. I want to make friends and I want to expand my universe with other people. And that is what this channel is going to be about for me. So you've got to find out your reason why you want to do it, right? Is it because you want to make money? Is it because you want to get a lot of followers? Is it because, you want to get famous? Or what is your reason behind getting on a social media platform and growing? There's nothing wrong with making money with it. I hope that I can make money with it. I hope that I can make this my full-time job. That is kind of my goal. But what I really want is to connect with other people and build communities with people and have a good time. That's what I want. So what do you want? That's the one thing that you've got to know. And then, so I got on TikTok and I started watching other people and I started trying to kind of emulate what they were doing. And then there was a time whenever I put my kids, on there and my daughter did some fun things and she was funny. And so I would video her running around the store, looking at stuff and saying cute little things. And then my son told jokes and I would let him tell jokes and I would post those and those would get quite a lot of views. But then I just felt like I don't want to exploit my kids and put them on the internet. I want to do something, just keep it for me and let them do their thing when they get older, if they choose to. I just don't feel right about that. So I had to quit doing that. And then I started doing outdoors videos on TikTok. And those kind of caught on a little bit. So we would go hiking or we would go, on vacation or something, or we'd go to we went to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and stuff. We used to live in Savannah, Georgia. And so we would try to go somewhere once a month or two, and I would make videos, and those videos would do well. And it would just be like scenery and the hike and things. Not really a whole lot of stuff with us in it per se. Sometimes it would be. And those did okay. And then this past year, I got over my fear of showing my face on the internet and being stupid and blubbery and talking, nonsense and being afraid of making up, saying the wrong thing like I'm doing right now, not really saying what I want to say because I don't talk well all the time. But I did go ahead and post some kind of funny news videos. So close to the election, there was a little bit of weird, crazy stuff going on, and I just made some jokes and I posted them. I posted them on my TikTok. I posted them on YouTube Shorts, and just kind of see. And those kind of caught on, took off a little bit. There was a phase where I was doing my music. I do play the guitar and stuff, and I write music. And so I would like do little clips where I would either play somebody else's music or play something of my own. And those kind of did well. And some of them are still doing well here on YouTube. But what I didn't understand was the algorithm. Why do some videos go off and some don't? Or why do I post at this time of day versus that time of day? Or and I'm still trying to learn that, but I'm getting more of an understanding of that. And I feel like I can help you if you have never understood the algorithm. Here's the trick to understanding the algorithm. So then what I would find is that as I would post, I would see all this information from all these gurus about, oh, you should post it this time of day, or you should post it that time of day, or you got to make the algorithm happy, make the algorithm happy. I tried so hard to make the algorithm happy. What does the algorithm want? When's the algorithm going to put me out there? When's the algorithm going to show these people my stuff so that these people will like it? Because the algorithm knows who likes my videos, and that the algorithm is simply looking for information within the description of your video, within the title of your video, within the tags that you put on your video. Some people say don't put tags on there. I think you should put tags on your videos. And it needs to be relevant. And you need to use tools to help you figure out what those should be. I personally am not paid to say this, but I use vidIQ because it has helped me to go from getting hardly nothing to starting to see some action on my videos, because it helped me to pick out the type of titles that I should use. The thumbnails matter. The way that your thumbnail looks really does matter. And their app actually just kind of rates the things, but from 0 to 100 on what's the best quality that you could use. And I like that format, and I like how it helps me. It even does that for your thumbnails. They can generate thumbnails for you with your likeness on it or without your likeness, just a random picture, or you can upload your own. At the beginning of that, I've only been using it for a couple weeks now, but at the beginning of that, I realized that most of my thumbnails that I was making were boring. I didn't know that they were boring, but they're not popping. And it's not about looking like everybody else's. There's just some elements about your thumbnail that have to look a certain way to appeal to people, right? And I've gotten to the point now where yesterday I made one about hunting dogs, which is a funny video that I try to, just put some funny stuff out there sometimes. The thumbnail, I actually made it myself. And I was impressed that it got 96% clickability when I put it in the vidIQ to see what it would do. So there's a cool tool that you can use. It costs money. It's not free, but if you're serious and you want to get somewhere, you might have to spend some money to get there. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to be like other people who hold it back and don't tell you what to do, or only tell you when they're paid to tell you, whatever. I just want to help people get where they want to be. And I want to create a community of people that can work together to grow. So if you want to learn from me and you want to work with me for free, I'm not charging any money for this. Great. Hang out with me, talk to me. Let's share ideas. There may come a day where I get so good at this, where if I post a video at 6:42 p.m., it's going to go blast off to bajillion views, in one day. If I ever get that good, sure, I'll probably coach people and consult people, but, charge them money to help them get their channels off the ground. But for now, I'm still learning. You want to learn, let's learn together. So the algorithm, how do you please the algorithm? Here's how you do it. Ready? You have to make videos for people. Yeah. You have to make videos that matter to the people that are going to watch it. You have to make videos that matter to the people that want to hear what you have to say. So if I like it, then most likely other people will like it. Does that mean that everybody's going to like it unanimously? No. Some videos are going to reach out to more people because it's going to be more common. Like this video, hopefully will reach more people because more people want to know how to please the algorithm. But pleasing the algorithm simply means to please people, because the algorithm is just a computer. And what it's trying to do is put your content in front of the right people. So if you make good content for the right people, then your content will get out to the right people. So all you have to do is make the right content for the right people. And then the algorithm eventually will find those people. And then the analytics tools, something that I never understood, like they would say, post at the right time of day, post at if you post at 6 a.m., you'll get more views. Or if you put, that depends on you and your crowd and the people that watch your videos. You can use tools like on vidIQ. They have a tool that can tell you like when's the most popular time for your audience to be on. You can watch your analytics. You can use ChatGPT. You can, you can print out once you post enough. And that's the key. You have to start posting. Even when you don't know when to post, just post. Just post every day. Post something, a short video, a lesson video, a funny video, a podcast episode, whatever it is, post every single day. And then eventually you'll get like all this data that'll come across your analytics. And then you can analyze that data. And I started with ChatGPT before I started using the other app. And you can get a printout of that and you can post that into your ChatGPT or whatever AI you may choose to use, and get it to analyze it for you and be like, okay, based on all of this data, give it the prompts. Based on all this data, you can do this with your YouTube. You can do this with your TikTok. You can do this with your all your socials, your X, your Facebook and Instagram and whatever else you use. You can put all these in there, and then it'll give you kind of a schedule that you can work off of. And then you can plan one time a week, and you could sit down after you've got your content together. And it doesn't all have to be video content. Sometimes posting a story on one of the socials, even on, YouTube now has posts. If you post something meaningful that's not a video, like that'll reach a different audience and that'll bring more people in to see what you have to offer. But the key is you have to have something good to offer, bring people into new ideas, bring people good content, entertainment, fun, educational, lighthearted humor. People are into everything. Like there's a bajillion people in the world. What is it really, like 8 billion people? I mean, I'm probably wrong. If I'm wrong, you can tell me in the comments that I'm wrong, but I don't care. It's a lot of people in the world, right? And there's not that many people really creating YouTube videos. More people are consumers than they are creators. So if you want to be a creator, just get on here and create. Make good content, post every day, pay attention to the analytics. It will take a week or 2 or 3 or 4, maybe a couple of months before you really can get any valuable data. So don't give up, don't stop, just keep going. Eventually, you will start to see results. I am starting to see results, and I am happy with the results I'm starting to see. My channel's growing. I'm getting new subscribers, and I greatly appreciate those of you who have subscribed. If you're watching this right now, I'm going to continue to make videos to educate people on how to do this stuff, and I hope that you've enjoyed this. I'm going to go over a rundown of, the different programs that I'm using and the way that I edit. I'm going to, go over my equipment and everything else with people so that you guys can get an idea of what you need to get started if you want to do a podcast show or if you just want to create content. I use some professional lighting. I use some janked up stuff that I've made up and figured out. I got a couple of Govee lights that I use for colors, and I've been watching other people and learning from them. And I'll watch movies sometimes and I'll learn from the lighting and that stuff. So I'll share that with you if you follow me on this little journey and you want to subscribe to me for this portion of my Milty's World channel. And thanks for listening. If you made it this far, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the cool things, and let's be friends. I want to make friends with you, and I want to build a great community to be friends with. Thanks.